Hello. Give me another second. Great. Hello. Welcome back. We're going to be finishing this today. I'm not sure how much longer we have. I know we have 2 more books, but I'm not sure how long it will take. We'll see. If it doesn't take too long, I might do another stream today with a new game. But we'll see. Give me just a bit more. Okay. So is it the... Okay, it's a new day. We have our new skill. I'm not sure exactly where it's saved. I should... I don't really remember what I did last time. If I did all my interactions. There's no more mail for me. The fridge is defrosting. I know that. But I can't read this. Oh. Thanks for washing the dishes. We just had a birthday party for my daughter and I'm absolutely exhausted. The children ate almost everything, but there's still some bread left, so help yourself and thanks again. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for the bread. Awesome. You are very kind. Give me some stale bread. Not even bothering to, like, cover it up so it doesn't become as hard as a stone. I can talk to you. Let's go see the writer apartment. Okay, someone's moving in. But no response. Okay. Great. Let's go then. I guess. Let's read about this. Infiltrate Heart of Sand by Samantha Mori and extract an item, the weather controller. Okay. And so I was expecting a significant emphasis on classism, on the difference between the lives of people in the Upper District and the train-dwelling nomads. However, I'm writing the Upper District as a sort of... Oh, in writing. The Upper District as a sort of retirement home rather than an upper-class sector, the author avoids these themes, which I found immensely disappointing. Okay then, let's go. You decided to keep working? Seems I don't have a choice. After everything that happened? How did they manage to convince you? Or has another month passed since I last saw you? They spent a whole month convincing you? Not quite that long. You literally had to erase your own character. I'll write a new one. Ah, yes. I forgot about your feelings towards characters. I don't have any feelings towards characters. Just because Amanda left you doesn't mean that all characters are now bad. She has nothing to do with it. I really thought about giving it all up. But the client is right. I need to finish my last job. Even if what we're doing makes me feel sick. If they get rid of my shackles, I can write my own book. Putting this all behind me. Just help me finish this. One last time. What are we looking for? A weather controller. A device that can control weather? Seems so. It would certainly come in handy here. The air feels like it's at least 100 degrees, if not 120. Okay, let's get to it. Why are we talking in Fahrenheit? A small light is blinking on the radio panel next to a worn-out accept call button. Old equipment covered in sand. I see a steel plate with a number 42 on it next to the speaker. You hear static over the radio. Lindef Jr. speaking. I'm taking over for the senior meteorologist. Too soon, unfortunately. The voice belongs to a very young man, but sounds confident, as though he's been giving commands over the radio his whole life. Is anybody between lines 10 and 40? Is that us? Who knows? I think we're in range, maybe? You're breaking up. What's your number? 42. Got it. Pete Jenkins, correct? I think Pete's... I don't think Pete will be making radio contact anytime soon. Is his body nearby? There's a skeleton in the chair. Thanks. I've noted that in the log. Must have been the dry storm last week that got him. Oh, that's 42 written here. Okay. What kind of storm did you say? Congratulations, you're the new operator of 42. So I'm obliged to inform you that there's a death storm forecast between lines 10 and 40. So you should head towards town. You can take shelter here. Death storm? You may not be able to see it from your position yet, but it's showing up on my instruments already. What'll happen if you get caught in it? Are you not from around here? Are there no storms in your zone? You could say that I'm not from around here. If you get caught in a death storm, you die. Death storms are quite rare in your area. You're more likely to see a fear storm or madness storm there. Great. But there are joy storms too, though they most often happen in town. Good luck. Okay, dead man. Pete Jenkins. Covered in levers and buttons. Photo of a woman with her blonde hair in a ponytail. Could be the former operator's daughter. Or maybe his wife. Okay, let's stop for a moment and not start the train. These are the operator's possessions. I mean, the kind that's easy to open up with a crowbar. Either written in an unknown language or in really awful handwriting. The train driver needs one. There's a long list of names scratched into the wall, and each one is in different handwriting. A sharp nail hangs on a chain nearby. It looks like this is a list of the train's previous operators. There's dozens here. Is some kind of cursed train? We're probably just in a dangerous place. The last one is Ronald Miles. What about our dearly departed B. Jenkins? Probably didn't even have time to add his name. Poor guy deserves this, at least. Well, probably. We didn't know him after all. Take the nail from the chain and scratch B. Jenkins' name to the wall. Not bad. What about yours? You're the operator now. You want people to forget about you too? Scratch your name to the wall at the end of the list and put a nail back. Nice job. Couldn't put half that effort into the other names though. To make your own name the best. Yeah. You have a few metal shavings off the inscription. I think it's a good idea to leave clues like this, but whatever, I guess. Where are you going? Let's figure out what's wrong with the train first. Oh no. What do you see? There's an oil bug inside. It ate everything. Something skitters around inside the tank. Ooh, can we skip the bugs? Is there no way we can get to town without a train? What, are you afraid of bugs? I won't want to come out. Suddenly, an oil-eating bug jumps out of the tank. Bug's 3 sets of legs scrabble at your hands. It's clearly displeased. Ew, drop it. I might need it. Put the bug in the most secure pocket of your jacket. You doubt you'll actually need it, but you're enjoying Roderick's reaction. The tank is small and the canister fills it almost to the brim. It's definitely enough to get you to town. Like hanging machinery where it can feed on oil for weeks. Fuck. Okay. Nothing else here, so might as well. I think it's running. The death storm is approaching. Hurry. Anyone out past 10 miles? Train 42, what's the problem? You're barely moving. He's right. Got the train started, but it's barely moving. We'll figure it out. Check the gauges. See a bunch of gauges, most of which aren't moving. Fuel tank is full, but injection pressure is extremely low. We need to do something about that or the train will just stop. Cooling system. It's operational. Well, tank is full now. Good work. Why would you do that? There's a death storm coming. Do you want to die? Looking at the fuel panel, all indicators seem normal except one. There's a greasy note on the other side. Whoever gets this train next, I hope it's not you, Pete, you moron. The pressure in cylinder 3 has some stability issues. Sorry about that. Actually, no, I'm not going to apologize. By the time you're reading this, I won't care anymore. Deal with it yourself. Just kidding. Try hitting the panel. That usually works for me. Good luck with the train. Well, as hard as you can. Well, that wasn't so hard. Great work, 42. I can see you're picking up speed. The weather has been all sorts of crazy lately, even here in town. Yesterday, a sorrow storm almost slammed us. We haven't had one of those in 100 years. Do the storms usually miss the town? Of course. Only the joy storms make it here. The rest usually pass us by. Like someone's controlling them, right? You can almost feel Roderick winking at you. What could affect the weather like that? I don't know. It's all started after our senior meteorologist died. Come on, ask him about the weather controller already. It's obviously in town. Hey, have you ever heard of a weather controller? A what? It's a device that controls the weather. Huh. Is this a joke? I don't think he knows anything. Yeah, I guess the senior meteorologist had the controller. And after everything started getting messy after he died. We should ask around about him in town. If only we had something like that. My god. We'd certainly be well off. Alright, I see you're pulling in now. Good luck in town. Until next time, jokester. The guard is trying unsuccessfully to open the door of the train. He notices you. Hi there. This guy here is causing a little traffic jam at the gate. One man got caught in a fear storm on his way here. I'm not getting anywhere with him, but I have to make sure everyone is in town before the storm comes. Can we leave the train here and go to town? Leave the train? Are you out of your mind, my guy? No, I think that's acceptable here. I'll try and talk to him. Go ahead and try. But be gentle. It's not the poor guy's fault what happened. We'll see. Hey friend, you there? Yes? Calm down now. I'm from train 42. Jenkins? Is that you? I'm his friend. He didn't have any friends. I'm his father. Stop lying, you kill him, I know the truth. What have you done with Jenkins? I don't think there's a peaceful way out of this situation. You lean your whole body into the door. You hear the mechanisms inside start grinding against each other. Just a little more. Come on, push. I think the lock's open. The door easily slides to the side. Thin man is sitting in the corner of the locomotive, arms covering his head. Hey, friend. The man lifts his head. When he sees your face, his eyes start widening slowly. Aw, damn. Has there been even a single time when your appearance actually helped us in a situation? The man's eyes are still widening. Or does it always just create more problems for us? Let me think. The man's eyes are as wide as they can go. Now his mouth begins to open. No, it hasn't helped, not even once. I already told you it's a disguise. The man lets out a piercing shriek and runs out of the train. You see him head into the desert, right towards the storm. Well, you definitely solved the problem, in a way. Well, I can say you got the result I wanted. Sorry. Well then, move the train along and then yours after. Meantime, go to the cost. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna restart. That was kind of bad. That was kind of not good. Yeah, it's me, Jenkins. Yeah, horse for making up all your lies. Get away from the door and motions to the guard. Hey Max, how are you doing? Come with me. Easy now. After a few minutes, he leads the man out of the locomotive, and they disappear behind the town gate. I think that guy didn't see your face. Guard comes back. He looks pleased. Hey, thanks for the help. I took Max to the infirmary. I look after him. Will he be okay? Probably not. Bill can't usually go back to a normal life after a fierce storm. They won't transfer his train yet, but stay in town if you can. May be able to pick up some of his stuff when they sell it off. Still their fault. Well then, I'll move his train along and then yours after. Go up to customs and get your paperwork straight. Okay. Get up high, quickly. Storm is close. The inspector is sitting in the cold, dark office. He looks up at you and, in a bored voice, says, "Try number 42. The inspector digs through some papers. Are you Ronald Miles? No. Did you find the body of Ronald Miles? No. I found the body of Pete Jenkins. So after Miles, he was transferred to Jenkins. And now, my name is Bob. It's Bob. Bob Bobson. I'll write that down. Wearing a shabby coat, with a strange rusty cage hanging around his neck. It's not shabby. His face is apparently disfigured. You aren't too good looking yourself. The inspector doesn't react. Here's your ticket. Want to send a town visit 2 hours. Only 2 hours? You must sell all possessions belonging to the train's former operator before you leave town. Make that your top priority. I thought they were mine now. The inspector looks at you silently, trying to understand whether you're joking or you really don't know how things work around here. The train is yours. The possessions are the people's. What happens if I can't sell them all in 2 hours? The items will go to the people. Okay, thanks. Go on through. Well, pretty big place. The young woman is talking to one of the travelers. Passes her a strange half-empty bag. Extend my time by 1 hour, please. Hands over the bag and quickly turns away. Hold on. The man freezes, tilting his head. Just who do you think you take me for? There's not even enough sand here for 15 minutes. She shakes a small pile of red sand out into the palm of her hand. Are you up to your old tricks again? Do I need to call the guard? No, please. 15 minutes is fine. Let me just catch my breath, and I'll be on my way. The woman turns to an empty hourglass in one of the niches on the wall. Damn beggars. She pours the sand from her hand into the hourglass. Then she picks up her radio, and you hear a crackling sound coming from the speakers, echoing all over the town. Peters, train 124, 15-minute extension. She puts the radio back on her belt, and reaches out a hand to you without looking. You for the meteorologist, Where can I find the chief meteorologist? The upper district, where else? How do I get there? You can't. They only let the locals in. No drifters off the train allowed. Okay, yellow. She takes out a new hourglass and pours in enough red sand to reach the second mark on the side. Then she puts it in one of the empty niches on the wall. 2 hours starting now. Good luck in town. Thanks. An inspector is standing by the train. His assistant is inside, rummaging through possessions. Oh, you again. Is everything okay? Just that guy's train. What was his name? Max, I think. Max, is he doing better? We can sell this. You hear from inside the train. I'd say there's enough to live on here. We'll split it up, I think. Max is resting right now. We're keeping an eye on his stuff. You look over his shoulders into the train car. Don't look in there. You know what? You know what? He hesitates for a moment, then reaches into his pocket and takes out a bag of sand. Take this. You're a good guy. You helped Max. Let us take care of things here. Just a bribe. He robbed his train. Max won't be going anywhere anytime soon. And this stuff could be useful for the town. And for us. 2 bags of sand. The inspector's face changes. Don't get greedy. You want us to look into why you're riding Jenkins' train? Don't get involved in this, okay? I only have 2 hours. Fine. Now get out of here. Don't interfere. So he gets to the train while his partner does something inside. Melon seller. This merchant is desperately trying to get your attention. His smile reminds you of late-stage insanity. Hey man, hey, come over here. Got any sand? No, I'm looking to earn some myself. Oh well, I can't help you with that. I've been selling my heart out, but I still don't even have enough sand to fix my train. You look at the melon seller's train. There are a lot of things in this world you would call run down, but everything you've seen up until now is sparkling clean compared to this train. My time's running out. I have half an hour left in town. All because of those damn guards. They give me a penalty, those dogs. What am I supposed to do? My wheel is busted. Notice the train's front wheel is sitting at a 45-degree angle. Doesn't need to worry. With a wheel like that, there's no getting that train out of here in any case. Should get going. Buy a melon. Measure a bag of sand at his feet. You dropped something. What's that? You know at the man's feet. He looks down mistrustfully, then pauses. I'll slap my train and call me a sandmelon. How could I drop that bag? How did I miss that? Thanks, man. I almost lost it. He nodded in response and walked away. For the next few minutes, unable to shake the thought that he could have used that sand. Oh. I could have used it? Nah, leave it to him. I was about to restart, but I'll just leave it to him. Okay, so I should get sand. Okay. Middle-aged woman is resting on the stoop of her train. A basin of laundry, children's clothes set at her feet. She says at your train for a moment. She sighs and leans against the train door, which buckles slightly under her weight. You're from train 42, huh? Did you know the previous operator? Jenkins? Yeah. He was my husband. She gets up heavily and starts hanging the laundry, as if nothing had happened. I'm sorry. Are your hands clean? Pass me the clothes. She nods at the basin with the diapers inside. Her nod sends ash flying from her cigarette onto a pair of men's pants hanging on the line. Take off your dusty gloves and pick up a pair of white children's pants. Glance at your hands for a moment. It's the first time in a long time that they've looked human. All that's left are the thin scars striping across your palms. They probably won't ever fade. What's your business in town? Got stuff to sell? Yeah. Your husband's possessions. Thanks. Just random things. Nothing interesting. There's a photo though. The woman ashes her cigarette and you see her glance quickly at you as she sticks to the sheet. So, Jenkins' possessions. Do you need me to... That's a bunch of socks. The woman doesn't turn around to take them from you. She stands with her back to you, not speaking. When I found him, there was already nothing I could do. She nods weakly a few times. Getting halfway around, she passes you a cigarette. She already has a fresh one in her mouth and lit. I sit on her train stoop. I found a journal on his train. I guess it belongs to you now. Customs won't let me just give it to you, but I'll figure something out. She smiles. Journal? Jenkins didn't know how to write. He probably robbed or killed someone. Those aren't his things. These thoughts seem to have put her in a better mood. As she finishes her cigarette, she packs up and heads inside her train. A child's joyful laughter greets her. The greenery on this train's roof is quite striking. By local standards, you're looking at a very well-kept train. It looks like the train has been washed recently. The metal and glass are gleaming, and the thin layer of newly settled dust just looks like an elegant decoration. Green stems surround the roof. You see Kalanchoe, Orthia, and tons of other plants that you don't recognize. I'm sorry, did you need something? I wanted to ask, do you know how I can get into the upper district? I heard a meteorologist lives there. You can only get in once you retire. I think you still have a while before that happens. I do too. How do I get in there now? Today? The woman shrugs silently and looks towards the way out of town. Running your eyes over the locomotive, you notice an old trailer with dried up branches sticking out of the leaky roof. The longer you look at the trailer, the more you shiver. Chills run up and down your spine like something icy touched the spot between your shoulder blades. Aren't you afraid your old trailer might fall right off? The woman continues to look towards the way out. Yes, the trailer is quite old. If it falls off, it falls off. The corners of the woman's mouth turn up. She shakes her head. What do you do? It's as if the woman doesn't hear your question. She just stares silently, watching. Just when you think she's not going to answer, she starts to speak. I'm making it through life, day by day. I meant the plants. Oh, the plants. I used to enjoy, nurturing life. The woman looks at the old trailer and stiffens for a split second. You see all the muscles on her face tense. In an instant, the illusion passes. What's inside? Things. Old things, ancient things, toys. Why are you carrying them around? I thought it was better to travel light in the desert. I don't know. I'd rather keep them with me. The woman frowns but doesn't tell you to leave. Yet. Do you know anything about the meteorologist? He tells us when storms are coming. Is that it? You know anything else? The woman turns her head to look at you straight in the eye. You can't read her expression. I won't keep you any longer. Thanks. Turn to leave. Suddenly feel something crawling across your neck. Wow, an oil eater. Seems the oil bug in your pocket is finally trying to escape. Put your hand over your neck. Stop. Huh? Leave it with me. Okay. She walks over and opens the door of her train. Picks something up, then returns to you. Here. She's holding 2 old dusty bags of sand in her open hand. 2 bags for this gross little bug? Is she insane? You won't hear me complaining. Carefully remove the bug from your neck and pass it to the woman. She gives you the 2 bags of sand. Thanks. The woman nods gently to you and turns her attention to the bug. Hey, are you a digger? What? A digger. My hearing is fine. I'm asking you what that means. The man looks at you without blinking for 10 seconds or so. Retracting suspicion again with your unnecessary questions. I'm not a local. I'm not from here. The man continues to look at you without blinking. This is the only town on our continent. Possibly in the whole damn planet. Where the hell are you from then, if not from here? I left for a long time. Now I'm back. I don't remember anything. A digger is someone who digs up buildings in the desert. Do you know what a desert is? Or is there no desert where you come from either? Right. A digger. You just called them something different back in my day. Yeah, I'm a digger. I was one of the best way back when. I find that hard to believe. Need work tomorrow? I want to dig up a building on Malta Street. But I can't do it myself. Of course. What's our plan? I started digging from the top. That's from the 20th to the 7th floor. The lower floors are hard work. Sand's packed tight, and it's a pickaxe job. I want to round up a few more people, then we'll move out at sunrise. Is there anything special there? In that building? The man peers closely at you. It seems he's not sure you can be trusted. There was a gun store on the first floor of the building. The work is all that should concern you. I'll pay you, and what's in the building is none of your business. You in or no? I'll think about it. Think then. Is he going to start a riot in town when he gets his hands on weapons? No. He gets caught in a firestorm out on the road tomorrow. I should get going. Thanks for the spoilers, I guess. I'm not buying anything. Leave. Bookseller. The sound that reaches your ear seems impossible in this desert world. Rustling pages. Hundreds of pages. The table next to the woman's train is full of books with well-worn covers. Each one looks like it was taken out of an antique bookshelf. Hello. Hi. Are you new to these parts? I've never seen you before. Her attentive but slightly unfocused gaze slides over you. Your paper face doesn't seem to bother her. Yeah, I'm new. You know everyone here? No, of course not. It's just that generally, the same people bring their trains to the same station every time. Were you looking to choose a book? I have something that might interest you. Bookseller tries to look uninterested, but you see her fingers trembling as you hand her Jenkins' journal. Notes? Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Are these someone's memoirs? Wow. This is an absolute treasure trove. Have you read it? I thought it was just the old train driver's journal. Let me read some of it to you. Don't bother. I just want to sell it. I'll buy it. How much do you want for it? She's definitely hooked. Time to collect some sand for your work. 5 bags of sand. Oof. I'd be glad to give you 5 bags of sand, but then I'd have to leave town right now. I still have so many books to sell. Would you lower your price? 2 bags of sand. Well, I wasn't planning on spending so much, of course. But that's a fair price. Looks disappears into her train and returns with 2 bags of sand. They have yellow letters in a language you don't know embroidered on them. This is for good luck. Yeah, thanks. I should have found out what was in that journal. It might have helped us understand this world better. I thought you could help me with that. I haven't heard much useful advice from you recently, by the way. What did I just get? Oh, sand. Obviously. Finally. Man's sleeve bears the letters CS next to an hourglass symbol. And you are custom service. The custom service. I just finished going over your stuff in here. You need to sell everything that belonged to Jenkins before your time in town is up. Anything you don't sell will be confiscated when you leave. Yeah, you warned me already. And that's mine. You see the tag? I don't have any tags. Item with no tag belongs to no one. If it belongs to no one, then it's not yours either. Sell it. What the hell? I'm not selling, my friend. Reaches for a radio on his belt and looks at you questioningly. Hold it. Let's try and solve this peacefully. No. Cust officer quickly picks up his radio. Train 42, penalty. What's for your next move? Minus 10 minutes. Minus 20. Half-hour penalty. 15 minutes penalty. I'll rip up your whole damn book to save this cage. Do you understand me? I'll find the writer who are you, sorry ass. I'll find his grave. You know what? I'll do on his grave? Customs officer doesn't seem to be following. 1 hour penalty. Attention. Train 42. Penalty minus 1 hour. Pull it up trading tent at your 10 feet. Have you done this before? No. Unfolding the tent signals that you're selling goods. People will come and buy from you. You make what profit you can. And then have to stand at the entrance. Points at the woman checking tickets. What you want with the rest. Good luck. That was pretty bad though. Can't craft anything. Looking at a completely unremarkable train, but suddenly a loose piece of sheet metal at the back of the car catches your eye. Instinctively, you look around and then get closer. So first you're a fraud, now you're a thief too. I haven't stolen anything yet. What do we have here? Right by the gap between the train and the loose sheet of metal. Darkness inside is calling to you. A flashlight would come in handy, or a lighter, or at least some matches. But you don't have any of these things. Besides, shining a light around would probably attract attention from the train's operator. Just enough space for you to fit your arm on it, laying up to the elbow. Your fingers slide over the well-oiled innards of the train. Something brushes against your thumb. Like a blind man, you feel around a small space inside the train until you feel the contact again, and again and again. You finally manage to grab something elongated and hard. You feel like part of a pipe. On sudden impulse, you pull the metal object towards you. A gift from the belly of the train. A secret covered in engine oil. It's harder to pull, but you're not stopping now. You give one last tug. It comes loose. You can't believe what you see. There's a bag in your hands. A thief, just like I said. Can't let such good fortune pass you by. A whole bag of sand, heavy and solid. It should be yours, since who else deserves such happiness and wealth? Put that bag of sand in your pocket. You hear voices coming from inside the train. I have no idea where it went. It was right here on the floor. You idiot. If you don't find that bag, they'll kick us out of town in 5 minutes. We haven't even restocked our water supply. Go find it quickly. Someone silently waves you away. Open suitcases are strewn around the train car. A man is washing something in a metal basin full of dark red water. He's washing so intently that you can hear the fabric ripping. He has an impressively large fang from some unknown animal hanging around his neck. I don't see any. He stops washing and shoots you a mean look. A cage around your neck. That's some kind of new trend. Let's just keep going. We don't need any more problems. Is he washing out blood? Who cares? We're just passing by. Keep going, keep going. Maybe I should tell... Hey! Suddenly you feel a powerful yank down your neck. Down near your neck. Look down to see the man's wet hand grabbing Roderick's cage. I had a trendy friend once. Always bragging about his sand bear fang. Damn it. But I taught him some manners. 1 punch, 2. Cage's hinges started making an unpleasant crunching sound. Push at your neck. Man easily dodges your attack and pushes you away from him. Here's a real fight's about to start. Okay, calm down. I can keep this going all day, bro. He's gonna beat the shit out of me, bro. If he only does strong hits. He has to stop, right? Maybe. No? Is he never going to do a regular hit? Achievement for blocking 50 damage. Okay, let's just stun him, I guess. The man flies into the basin, which turns over with a crash, splashing its contents onto the ground. What a sick bastard. Are you okay, Etienne? Next time you're going in my pocket. Or even better, walking on your own 2 feet. Breathing hard, you carefully touch your neck. The string left an impressive welt on the back. I know it's none of our business, but we can't just let that psycho roam free. It's a bad idea. More attention from the guards is the last thing we need right now, don't you think? Look at the suitcases on the ground and notice a photograph. 2 smiling men are standing in front of a locomotive. One of them, your attacker, has his arm around the other, who looks pale and tired. His shoulder is bandaged and he has a fang pendant around his neck. Dust the photograph aside. Oh, there's some rope. But what are you doing? What's going on? Nothing's going on, everything already happened. The man spots a photo on the ground, and his eyes move to the bloody clothes nearby. Suddenly, his face changes. Henry? Oh no. Did I do this? And for what? He looks at the 2 bags of sand on the ground, which fell out of his pocket during the fight. Get these away from me. I can't look at them. We should leave him be. That'd be pretty badly. Just leave him be. Two guards are sitting at the gate, playing a strange game with stones. The guard on the left pretends not to notice you. The guard on the right isn't as good at feigning indifference. You see him casting quick glances at you. What do you want? What are you guarding? He might look at you, not speaking. Did you get blown in here by an idiot storm, pal? The guard on the right grunts. Don't bother us. Me trying to go to the upper district. Are you over age 60? Yes. He might look at you, not speaking. No? Are you visiting your wife in Newburgh? Yes. What's your wife's name? I'll call her to come meet you. He takes the radio from a compartment of the wall and starts unwinding the charger. We are Giuseppe. I have a visitor at the gate. Thanks. What the hell are you doing? Shh. 25 minutes later. Will you try calling again? I called her. 18 times already. Dispatch, put me through to the meteorologist. Island F. Just the guard. Can you check if we have a Maria Giuseppe in town? Sure, sure. Okay, got it. Thanks. How's the weather today outside the city? Well, maybe it'll clear up. Alright, thanks. Yeah, you're doing great. Talk to you later. Punch the different code into the radio. Time service? What's your train number? 42, right? Yeah, train 42. 40 minutes penalty for trying to trick the guards. Hey. Alright, thanks, over. Why? My wife is in town, I swear. Bob Bobson, train 42, 40-minute time penalty. Damn. So I have an hour and 40 minutes penalty out of my 2 hours. Awesome. Someone looks at you unkindly. The fuck? Safe. The old man is waving at you so furiously that it seems like his hand might fall off any second. Ah, no. Get out of here. What do you mean? You're calling me over. So? Go on, get. Up close I can see that you only have 30 minutes worth of sand. The old man waves his fist angrily. He doesn't look particularly dangerous, but he probably knows a few dirty tricks. Hey, how about we do this some other time? Fine. Got off to a bad start last time. Do you think you could end... Sand. Do you have any sand? Close the deal today. I have 2 or 3 months worth of sand now. The old man's eyes flash like a locomotive headlight. He reaches out a hand to you. You hear his swollen finger joints cracking. What are your plans? Have you thought about getting a new train? You're the one who came in on Martinez's junker, right? Drops in and drops his head and mutters something to himself. We didn't make it after all. Gave up his post too soon. Jenkins. Huh? I came in on Jenkins' junker, not Martinez. Makes no difference to me. Can I buy my train or not? Why don't you tell me how I can get into the upper district? The old man gives you a cold, steely look. You can't be older than what, 20-something? And wearing that crazy mask. I'm 35. Well then, you're still young. Drive trains, run from storms. Give it about 30 years maybe, and then you can retire in the upper district. So, how about that sand, Ready to train in your junker for my nice lineup here? You won't find anything better. The old man looks proudly at his train, but it's hardly any different from the one you inherited from Jenkins. How much do you want for it? 40 bags of sand. That's enough for 3 months, which is exactly how much longer I have to wait before I can retire. I think your price is a little high. Before the words even finish crossing your lips, some kind of wild entity seems to take over the grumpy but overall good-natured old man. Get out of here. I have plenty of interest. A locomotive plus a little car attached. Scram. It's a whole mansion on wheels. Seems like someone's done well. In a world where you can die at any second. You have to knock or just stand there. And curtains on the windows are drawn tightly shut. But I can see the silhouette of a man watching you from inside. Knock knock. I can clearly see him watching us from the window. Why won't he open the door? Probably only talks to people he knows. Should come back later. Why? Will he know us later? Get out of here, outsider. I see a tall woman digging around in a pile of scrap metal. She picks up something that looks like an old computer case, and takes out the microchips and wires as if they were parasites on a ripe piece of fruit. She tosses the cleaned out computer into a pile to your left. Did you want something? Then she picks up a new one, not paying any particular attention to you. Do you need any help? She looks at the pile of scrap metal as she still has to go through. For money, actually, for sand. The woman smiles. I'm getting paid pretty well for this. I don't want to share my earnings with anyone else. Who's paying you? Do I have more work? Maybe something a little less dusty. I'm not sure. Looks you over from head to toe. I don't think they'll have any use for you. You can go ask Mr. Nariano yourself. He lives in the middle of the square. Nariano, got it, thanks. Got a lot of computers here. Where'd they come from? Gives you a quick glance. Jenkins brought them in a week ago. He dug up a whole warehouse full of electronics. Oh. Was Jenkins a nice guy? Was? Oops. Oh. Did I say was? I meant to say, I heard he's a nice guy. No idea where he might have heard that, but definitely not in town. He's a real jerk. I hope he dies. I'm trying to find a way into the upper district. Do you know anything that might help? I don't know anything. What's that pipe on the wall? Where does it go? It's a secret. Gives you a quick glance and continues ripping apart the computer. I'm great at keeping secrets. So am I. That's what we're looking for. You can crawl through and go straight to the upper district. There's a passage there. We'll just have to figure out what to do about this sewer guardian. I'll ask around in town. I don't know who I should talk to. Nariano is probably the guy with the mansion, right? Doesn't look like I can talk to anyone that I've already talked to. I need tools. Open these two up. These have tools inside, bro. Fuck. That is nice as well, but it's not what I want. Is this where he lives? Yes, so what was his name? Nariano. Hey, Mr. Nariano, come out. The door slowly opens. A middle-aged man appears on the doorstep. He looks a little too clean for these surroundings and is holding a glass of something orange. Okay. Good day. His gaze runs quickly over your clothes, pausing at the cage around your neck. He doesn't pay any attention to your face at all. The stranger leans against the door, finished with his assessment of you. Judging by the expression on his face, you got roughly a 4 out of 10. Nice house. Now silently and late emphasis glass lighting in your direction. Trying to find a way into the upper district. Aren't we all? I don't plan on living there. Just have to take care of one thing, that's it. One thing. What could there possibly be for you to do there? I need to get something. Something important to me. How important? Ooh, a man of business. I'd say about 1 bag of sand important. 5 bags? 7 bags? 10. Now you're speaking my language. I love it when a person wants something that badly. In a flash, the man transforms from a reserved aristocrat into a jolly businessman. Not a bad start to the day. Having those in need, you might say. I have things I can sell you. Why don't I give them to you and you lower your price? I'm a man of business, you see. Dealing with junk just doesn't fit my status anymore. I'm sure you'll find buyers among all the visitors in town today. In our little town, people trade sand for either goods or services, or both. I need to find. He's not cheerfully up. He bounds cheerfully up the stairs and sipping from his glass. Disappears behind the door. I have 11 already. But okay, I'm gonna go sell my stuff, I guess. First sound of the tent. Notice passerby. Passerby starting to look over more frequently. Nothing left in the bag. Some gas cylinders. Empty. Just put them on the counter anyway. Some rags and a cup. I doubt I'll even get one bag of sand for this stuff. Oh, something else. Got a map. Hey, I bet we can do something with that. Who's the customer approaching? Listen carefully and remember this. The man is quite clean cut, probably from the upper district. Are you listening? Say that this map leads to something important, to treasure, or whatever. What are you selling? Say anything, just push the map. I have something special. Some might even call it a real treasure. The old man doesn't react. Probably hears that same story every day. I hope you don't mean these helium cylinders. They're empty, by the way. How much will you give me for them? I can take them off your hands for free so you don't have to take them to the scrap heap yourself. Are you stupid? He's probably bluffing. The man tucks the cylinders under his arm and starts walking away. Continue. What can I say? 10 bags of sand and the map is yours. I can just pour out 10 bags for a map that leads who knows where. At least a treasure. Which treasure exactly? I'm thinking. Map to water? A pile of sand? A pile of food? Shelter? Well? So map to a shelter. You know about the shelter too? Huh? There's a lot I know. 10 bags you say? I'll give you 5, but if the shelter isn't there, I'll come back and give you 5 more. 5? Wax. Right to your head. With this. Shows a small club on his belt. I have 16 bags. I still need a tool though. Oh. No, this thing is already empty. I need a lockpick for the safe. Where could they be? Look it up, see if I can find anything. I'm not really finding anything. There's a video walkthrough, but I don't really watch. It's an hour long, after all. Go back to costumes. I doubt it, but can I even go back outside? I cannot. That's my train, right? Why can't I enter their trains? No, I don't see what it could be. Oh well. It is what it is. My dear friend. Wonderful, wonderful. Jumps down from the entryway like an excited child. May I? Go ahead. Wonderful. Counts up 2, she hands back to you. Give these to Janine, the woman who does salvage work at the scrap heap. Tell her Mr. Noriano sent you. Hold on. So it only costs 2 bags to get into the upper district, and you're just keeping the rest for yourself? Just because you noticed Janine? Truly is a pleasure doing business with you, my dear friend. Come back anytime. No one is peeking out the window anymore. Okay. Let's go then, I guess. The woman has cleaned out at least 10 more computers since you were last here. The files are lying next to her in neat piles. She notices the 2 bags of red sand you were holding. What's Mr. Nariano doing? You could have just come to an agreement. Why didn't you say anything? Mr. Nariano is much better at those conversations. Good for him. But I had to pay 8 bags of sand for that. Sand comes, sand goes. That's what we always say. Smiles. So how's Mr. Nariano doing? He's 8 bags of sand better now. Nice and less his touch. Yeah, I wish I could just get the... I just need tools, bro. Just need just one. I should get the healing at least. The 2 bottles, the ink bottles. I have 6 bags of sand. Does no one want to sell me some tools for that much? Sounds like a very good deal to me. Oh well. Train 42, your time is up. Prepare to leave town. I repeat. Well, looks like you're too late. Is that a joke? I already paid you. Damn guards are about to come looking for me, and you're... She looks at you silently, smiling. I'm kidding. Let's go. She clears away a small heap of scrap metal from against the wall to pull a lever there. It's open. I'd hurry if I were you. The woman smiles again. Seems that the whole situation strikes her as comical. A little advice for you. Trust a bag of bricks. Huh? No going back now. Needless to say, it smells awful inside the pipe. It smells awful in here. It's just a drainage pit for the square. It's not the sewer system, so it could be worse. That doesn't make me feel better. Pile of trash, boards, and rags. It almost looks like a barricade. I don't even know where to start. Try and pick up a trash bag, but the contents are too heavy and the bag rips. What the? Dust pours out of the bag and gets in your eyes. Look around the support with your foot. One of the trash bags seems to be full of rocks or bricks. Trust the bag of bricks. Put your weight on the bag. And throw your other leg over the barricade of boards. But your pant leg gets caught on a nail sticking out of a board. Come on. Shift your weight to your right hand. And try to unhook your pant leg from the nail. You can't get it. Damn it. Come on, you're so close. Your pant leg is free. Jump the rest of the way over the barricade and land on your feet. Final warning. Bob Bobson, operator of Train 42, your time is up. Leave town immediately or your train will be confiscated. You were right. There's definitely no going back. The path is blocked by another pile of wreckage. This one has tons of broken glass scattered around it. I'd be more careful here. Pick up a nearby bucket and start tossing the shards of glass into it. Another shard goes in the bucket. And another one. And another. Can't you go any faster? It'll be nighttime soon. Your hand twitches. A small shard of glass embeds itself in your finger. Sorry. Thought you were done already. You straighten up. Looks like you are, in fact, done. Now you can try and jump over the obstacle. Not yet. Keep running. Why aren't you jumping? I don't know. Too late. Bang. Damn. Are you alive? Broke down the whole barricade with your body. I felt it. Are you in one piece? I'm not sure. Damn. I think my shoulder is... I think this is the last barricade. Well, it's not like I can get any dirtier. This is Lindef Jr. speaking. A joy storm is approaching. It will hit us in 5 minutes. A joy storm? Could certainly use one of those. After this junkyard, even an ordinary storm would make me happy. It's a bunch of junk. I feel like you can probably just step over it. Carefully lift one leg over the pile, and quickly find yourself on the other side. 3 minutes. Joy storm has arrived. I repeat, the joy storm. Dad? Is that you? Hear the sound of sand pouring out. It's getting closer. Soon it envelops your whole consciousness. You're suddenly overtaken by such a strong emotion that you involuntarily lean forward. It's like you're drowning in a calm, relaxing sea. Peace and quiet. You turn your head to the left and see your sister standing behind you. You're happy. She's not in danger anymore. You turn to the right and you see your brothers. They're sitting next to you. All 10 brothers and you. They're wearing strangely colored armor. You look down and see that you have the same armor on. You touch the armor. The piece flakes off, burning your hand. The image starts to fade. The vision passes. And in its place you're filled with an unbelievably nostalgic sense of longing. Etienne? It's evening already? How long was I out? A pretty long time. Long enough that I started to worry about you. Damn it, we need to hurry. So how was it? Strange. Like I was home. I'd do that again. It's locked. Judging by the smell, someone inside is making soup. This poor guy is sitting on the ground, leaning against the wall. An idiotic grin is lighting up his face. Hey, you okay, friend? Marie, you're such a good girl, Marie. Looks like he's still caught in the joy storm. 2 minutes pass. 3, 5. Finally, the man opens his eyes. Oh, need something, man? Thanks for not interrupting me. I really got caught up in that one. Hold on. Why did your visions last so long when mine ended 10 minutes ago? Is this your first joy storm, man? Yeah, kind of. Here's some advice. Try to move or look around too much. Concentrate on one thing, and don't use up all your strength at once. That helps the visions last longer. Okay, got it. So, what was it you wanted? I'm looking for the meteorologist's house. Looking for the sail, huh? It's straight south of the square. You should see the sail tent. I wouldn't count on much there if I were you. Okay, thanks. Seems no one's home. Sorry, what? I want to look you over suspiciously. The man hasn't come out of the storm's clutches yet. Okay. Can go here? Okay. See devices lined up on a dusty counter. Are you out of your mind with prices like that, you old hag? A tired-looking woman is behind the counter. You see the slightest flame of hope flare up in her eyes when she sees you. Another one. Just here to look with no money, then get lost. The counter is still surprisingly full, considering the meteorologist died a whole 3 days ago. Yes, all my husband's things are right here. Anything catch your eye? Yeah, the weather controller. Excuse me, what? The device that controls the weather, directs the storms and all that. Has anyone bought it yet? What are you doing? Don't tell her. The device that controls the storms? My husband had that? Hold on a minute. The woman silently steps away from the counter, holding her head. Now she's putting 2 and 2 together, now 4 and 4. The device that controls the weather. The counter is covered in devices of all different sizes and complexities. Which one controls the weather? I don't know. The text says it's a device covered in switches and dials. They're all covered in switches and dials. Oh, we look at the most worn out ones. They look like they've been used every day. There are 2 that fit that description, on the left and right. Hands up. Turn slowly and see 2 guards with their clubs raised and ready. That's him. Try to steal my husband's possessions. Arrest him. I was just looking. Don't worry, miss. We'll handle this. But the first device you see and try to use it. Guard and the meteorologist's wife watching in silence. I don't think that's going to help much. Just run. Hear the whooshing of a club somewhere behind you. Watch out. Silence falls. And darkness. You open your eyes. It's cold. Damn it. Was I out for long? Damn guards. Did anything else happen while I was passed out? Roderick? You tilt your head looking for the cage, but it's gone. Damn it. Okay, luckily the tracks will lead me right back down. Somewhere. The ladder is... Oh, never mind then. You notice a slight glow coming from between the loose wall plates. What's this? You see a barely noticeable inscription on the plate. trust a bag of bricks. Come on, I already know that. You notice that the wall plate isn't completely attached to the wall. Maybe I can move it. Nice, that's pretty good for me. Okay. It's not a crate, it's a locker. Has a lot of healing items. Some crazy fight gonna happen. Fucking hell, open up. Pull the steel bars with all your might, but nothing happens. Well, this is just great. It was so close. Looks like this is the end. Remember, we have ink you can use that you've used on plenty of other occasions. Alright, I'm a writer. Right? Ink envelops the bars of the grating as they start to slowly rust. Easily knock them out of place and clear your path. Come, Roderick. Oh, I'm right here. Something's flickering here. Who the fuck is that? Hide around the corner and peek out at the tent. Yes, Mr. Nariano, I'm sure. I was looking for that exact thing. He called it a weather controller. Mr. Nariano is carefully twisting a device in his hands, trying to figure out how it works. Damn, he's already here too. This thing really can control the storms. You think my husband really created something like that? He didn't tell us? All these years? All those people who died in the storms or who went insane? He might have been responsible for all that? I wouldn't jump to conclusions. We don't actually know what the device can do. Maybe your husband did everything he could. I hope so. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for telling me this. It would have been terrible if such a valuable object fell into the hands of a stranger. I think we should... Oh, okay, that's funny. Your head shatters the radio on the pole. Woman runs into a house. Give me that. Can't really control the weather? What if it could? I can't just give you the controller. This thing could decide the fate of the whole town. Aaron takes a step back, grasping the control tightly to his chest. It looks like he's prepared to fight for it to the very end. You notice a familiar object around his neck. Hold on, that's mine. When the hell did you manage to steal it? You sharply yank the cage off his neck and stuff it into your pocket. Mariano flinches, not expecting you to act so suddenly. We need to run, now. Huh? National residents, this is Lindef speaking. There's a death storm coming. I repeat, a death storm is approaching. Start evacuating. We have 10 minutes. Did you push something? No, I didn't touch it. We need to stop the storm. Give it to me, now. Not a chance. Tell me how to work it and I'll stop the storm. I don't actually know, but I can try and figure it out. I'm looking for the instructions. What use are you? Just going to let people's lives depend on your attempt to try and figure it out? Let me at least look at the display. I can see what it means. Death storm, 7 minutes. Hurry. Anyone with an empty train, take on Upper District residents. Train 12 is causing a jam up at the exit. The wheel fell off. Get that car off the tracks. It's blocking the way. I'm going to go see Lindef. He and I will figure this out ourselves. Get out of my way. Try to grab him. Out of the corner of your eye, you see an object flying right at you. The steel tip of a cane. Bang. Damn it, not again. You fall. Right before you hit the ground, you see Nariano climbing the stairs to the meteorology tower. You open your eyes and get up with some difficulty. Finally, get up the tower quickly and grab the controller. I don't know anything about controller. My father didn't tell me anything. Darn, wrong button. I need to check the stormometer. Warning, death storm in 2 minutes. I don't know either, just push something, Mr. Nariano. It's been such a long day. Ariana is arguing with a young man, the controller in their hands. A wild wind blows through the window. The storm is almost here. We're out of time. Before Ariana can react, you punch him in the jaw. It can have you interfering. The young man watches in silence, slowly pressing himself against the wall. You take the controller off of Mr. Nariano's unconscious body. You had your chance to stop the storm. Now it's my turn. The young man presses himself against the panel of instruments. The red lights are flashing all over it. Give me 1 second. "30 seconds. Dozens of buttons and switches, and not a single one is labeled. What an egotistic asshole." The look the young man shoots you is filled with 10% understanding and 90% fear of dying in a death storm. There are 3 big switches above the display. Start with those and I'll check the text, but there's not much about it here either. Really broken. 2 lights on the panel below come on. Alarm set for 4 a.m. 1. The young man gives you a gloomy look. A shred of hope that His shred of hope that he might be saved, he might have saved, seems to have just evaporated. The whole panel goes dark. The device looks just like it did when you started now. The device starts vibrating. Whatever that means. The switch clicks loudly as it moves. A multitude of indicators and buttons light up on the display. Let's see. Wind coming in through the window picks up. A strange metallic taste starts filling your mouth. You smell burnt metal. Okay, here goes. The storm is still moving. Slow down, but it's still getting closer. Moving away. Moving away. Put the control down with shaking hands. You hear cheers from the people outside getting louder and louder. That was close. Way too much going on. My first day. I'm gonna fight everyone. A large crowd has gathered in front of the tower. The people around you are loudly discussing what just happened. I saw the storm move away at the last minute. I saw it with my very own eyes. It was just about to reach the town, but then it stopped. Alright, calm down. The storm is gone. You can go home now. But what if it comes back? Well, I just have to hope it doesn't come back. Why did it move away at the last second anyways? Yeah, and why did it get so close to the town? That's never happened before. It's a long story. We drove it off, don't worry. We? Who's we? It was the young meteorologist. Lindef, the young meteorologist, did an excellent job proving himself. He managed to neutralize the death storm at the very last second. Hooray for Lindef. What do you mean neutralize? That's not important. What's important is that you're not in danger right now. Now, time for me to go. Look out at the uncomprehending crowd before you jump. Your eyes slide over the people until they meet Lindef's, looking straight at you. Are you that? She finally tucked in their garments before to jump out of the book. Listen, kid. This is your moment of truth, Etienne. What? Moment of? You'll do just fine without it. I heard these storms almost never hit the town anyway. Just keep on going a little longer, then the book will end. Then everything will work itself out. Are there storms where you're from too? Definitely not like these. Maybe you can leave it with us? That device? Since the next time a storm comes, we won't be able to... Sorry, I can't. This device is the only thing that's keeping me from something dear to me. Oh, alright. Is this another one of those where I can get 2 different achievements? I'm sorry. You're all... They would have sold it off anyway. Everything's ready. Excellent work, Etienne. I haven't even given the courier the briefcase yet and you're calling. Not to worry. My shackles expert is on his way to you. He'll pick up the order while he's there. We'll make quick work of yours, and you'll be free. Just as we agreed. Alright, thank you. Well, it was nice working with you. have an offer for you. Are you interested in taking on a few more jobs? We can discuss a bonus to your pay. No, thanks. I'm done stealing. Alright? Suit yourself. See you soon at the end. Knocking at my door? What the fuck? Uh-oh. Tie him up? What? Fall to the coal sand and your pursuers land nearby. I want to do this the hard way. Damn, it's so cold here. Where's Vince? He's waiting in the car, just in case. Wait, Vince was on your side the whole time? That bastard. Deal with him quickly. I'll get the book ready so we can get to the collector. Can you handle this? Hey, anybody want to help me? I just saved your city a minute ago, come on. Your voice echoes through the empty square. Seems like everyone is in bed asleep already. Fine. Disable skill. No, I don't think so. Actually, oh, that's pretty bad for me. Drain ink. Can you miss, please? God damn. Finally. Are you okay? Relatively. What book did he want to take you into? 1 second. Pick up the book that one of the thugs dropped and look at the black cover. The name's been erased. They said something about a collector. Is that your boss? My former boss. You want to go there? I have this idea. Well, if you're sure about it. Oof. Whoa. My face is... What? Why? Everything is blurry. There's no color? We've gone too deep. We're inside a book inside a book. I can barely breathe. Me too. We need to find a collector as soon as we can. Then get out of here. What's... your face? Why, what's... Damn it. We need to hurry. Give me 1 second here. You notice some familiar looking briefcases. A tag is visible on one of them. Walker, Rich A, Item X. Client, Herman Publishing. What are those? Briefcases for stolen items. I give the collector his orders in briefcases like these. So there are objects from other books inside? Think there's something you could use in there? An old ragdoll is inside a briefcase, along with a set of rusty pins. Is that what I think it is? I don't know. What do you think it is? A voodoo doll? Even has pins. Can't shake the feeling that the doll might be useful. You take it out of the briefcase and carefully put the pins in your pocket. Look, there's something else here. Next to the briefcase is a bag, stuffed to the brim with a note attached that says, "To be sorted." Inside you find a folded up cloak, an opaque glass capsule, a small wand, and an old broom. The broom trembles in your hands. You feel it itching to take off. Looks like it's a flying broom. Try and unfold the cloak. But as soon as your hand slips inside, the cloak disappears. So does your hand. Ah, quiet. Carefully pull your hand out and it's instantly visible again, along with the cloak. On the capsule you see a yellow triangle with a biohazard symbol inside it. Not a great start. There's something written here. Fear toxin. Inhalation causes prolonged panic and hallucinations. Store in a dark location. Should we take it? Tag on the wand says Polymorph Wand. Transforms the target into an Ovis Aries. Sounds ominous. Just don't point it at yourself. You really get it out. I hope I can use all this. Let's go find a collector. Visibility cloak. Okay. So I guess we're going to do a lot of fighting. Wait. 3 walkers are sitting out at the table in the brightly lit room. I haven't noticed you yet. Damn. So this is where they handle the briefcases for the orders. What's the plan? What should I use? Scope room, I guess maybe. Are you sure? You've never flown one of these before. Yes, I'm sure. Be fine. Hold the broom between your legs and push out from the ground. One takes off violently and flies out into the room where it drops you in front of the walkers before flying off somewhere into the darkness. Ow. Who the hell are you? I work here. I'm scheduled for today. Huh? Why are you talking so slowly? Take the wand out of your pocket and point at the closest walker. A beam of blue energy bursts out of the wand and hits the walker in the chest. The next instant, the sheep is standing where he just was. There's no sheep here. Oh, that's right. Ovis Aries is the scientific name for domestic sheep. I thought it was a spell. The second walker has already dropped into a fighting stance, ready to attack. Point one at him, but nothing happens. A large crack is now running through the crystal at the end of the wand. Ah, useless piece of... Five damage. 30 ink. Sure, why not? Thank you. Alright, let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Some kind of weapon. Massive futuristic blaster lying in a briefcase. Oh, that looks dangerous. Don't you think it's a little too much? Looks like it's for shooting tanks, not walkers. At least it's reliable. Faceted bottle wrapped in packing film inside the briefcase. The liquid inside is transparent. A faint rainbow shimmers across the surface. What's this? Note is lying next to the bottle. You unfold it and read. I found the water of life like you asked, but I'm never going into a fairy tale again, not for all the money in the world. What in the world was going on in those riders' heads? I'll be expecting my usual payment. Okay. Water of life. I'll take the blaster, bro. It's heavy. No weapon for being quick on your feet. See two walkers standing in a passageway. They seem to be guarding another set of boxes. They're discussing something quietly, completely unaware of your presence. What's your plan? I think you can squeeze past them. You should take off the cloak. It's only going to get in your way. Wrap yourself tighter in the invisibility cloak. Quietly start moving towards the walkers. Shh! The second man instantly stops talking. Someone here. Find him. Walkers spring into action and start searching the room. You fall onto your back in surprise and the invisibility cloak slides off. Who the hell are you? Looks like we have a spy here. Throw the invisibility cloak over the man. He disappears. Then appears again, enraged. He tosses the ripped cloak aside. That was your plan? Not exactly. I thought he would. Walkers say nothing. Just drop into fighting stances. Maybe that wasn't the best way to do this. I can't use a blaster because I don't have enough ink. Fuck. Let me do that. Okay. Six damage, 40 ink. Damn. Stack of books, including the ones they've been in. The librarian is busy arranging books. Probably wouldn't even notice an atomic bomb. Okay. Oh, wait. There's more here. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Should we start with some kind of weapon? Hung on a black fabric inside a briefcase, a honed, sharp scythe that radiates coldness. So Death is out there in some book without his scythe? I bet. Small box inside a briefcase surrounded by a flickering blue aura. Poke the box uncertainly with one finger. The blue field instantly surrounds your hand, making it tingle. Bit of energy shield. I already have a shield. I can say the scythe, why not? With your gloves, the icy metal makes your hands sting. Keep going, why not? Guards notice you from far away and block your path. What's that noise over there? Is there a problem? Wind up and throw the capsule of fear toxin at your enemies. It falls right between the two closest walkers and shatters. The other men turn away and cover their faces. Hey, stop! You. You see both men's eyes widen in horror. You're a monster! Help! Both walkers flee past in terror, keeping their distance from you, then disappearing into the darkness behind. Not bad. No time to relax, the fight's not over yet. The other walkers simultaneously drop into fighting stances. Instant kill. 60 ink. Damn. Those people. I don't have no ink, bro. I don't know why I did that. Boss's hideout. Okay. Alright, I give up. Just don't hit me. Take off my goddamn shackles. There's a slight problem with that. My shackles expert took the day off today. His daughter's sick. He's lying. I know. How about I call you when he's available, okay? It'll only be a few days. You think I'm an idiot? Well, if you really want to know. You promised me you'd take them off, so hold up your end of the deal. But you didn't hold up your end. My mask's back now, and I'm angry. I'll hold it up right now. Calm down, you idiot. No one except the writer's police can take them off. Do you really think my own men would be walking around in shackles if I could take them off? I would build a literal empire stealing objects if I could do that. Not a stinking warehouse. Wait, I thought you had proof that he could do it. A friend told me about him. Wait, Vince told me about you. Then I found out he was one of your thugs. Was it all part of your plan? Well, this thing that's happening now wasn't. You're going to take off my shackles. I don't know how, but that's your problem now. Or what? You're going to kill me? A character? You've turned into such a nice guy now, haven't you? Well, relatively. You squeeze his throat with all your strength and look him in the eye. Let's find out right now just how much of a nice guy I am. It doesn't quite inspire fear, to be honest. Let's finish this up quickly, I have things to do. Some important people will be here soon. And I'll be offloading a huge lot today. You turn around and see a stack of containers through the open door. Yes, that's right. Did you think I was just sitting here twiddling my thumbs? I'm about to close the deal of the century. Are those containers full of stolen items? Fit to burst. I can only imagine what will happen when all that floods the market. Yeah, right. It certainly is time for us to finish it up here. Grab him by the essence. Push your hand deeper in, trying to touch not the collector's neck, but the very essence inside him. Feel a scrap of old paper. Your fingers run across a text written there in old ink many, many years ago. Wait. What? I can call the shackles expert. Let's say tomorrow, okay? That's the only time frame I can give you. We'll get your shackles off and you'll be set. You can write as much as you want. Century are almost here. Sorry. I'm not letting that happen to me again. You grab his paper with both hands and start pulling it towards you. What are you thinking? Etienne? Don't worry. I've done this before. Oh no. You see the client slowly separating from the book's environment, becoming something foreign. Damn. Aren't his henchmen going to come for us? They don't have a direct route to that book. Besides, they won't like what's waiting for them there. You keep pulling the paper. It gets more and more difficult to pull. What's going on? Now is not a time to give up. No, I'm not giving up. This is as hard as I can pull. But now, you're right outside already. Now we add another force. Bend your knees, ready to jump upwards. Push off the ground. You hear an unbelievably loud crunching sound. So loud that it feels like the whole world must be able to hear it. The ringing sound, the paper in your hands separates itself from the book and flies upwards with you. Damn it. I think I twisted my knee again. What on earth was that? Where the hell am I? What have you done? We'll find out soon enough. The collector suddenly jumps up and aims a gun at you. It's an antique, decorated with a swirling pattern. Take me back. Hey, calm down. Just calm down. Etienne? Hand over the book. Now. Where's my book? I'm afraid nothing would come of it. Hey, don't joke around with him. That thing I just did. He'll hear it. Police, huh? Yeah. Where's police? Nobody move. Hey you, drop the gun. Not another step or I shoot him. Boss, that's Leroy Roshan. The collector. What the hell is going on here? Etienne? How are you mixed up in this? Oh, hello, officer. Hold on, how did you recognize me? You came in for questioning in that same coat. Damn, I disguised my face, but I forgot to put on a different coat. I'm warning you, I won't surrender alive. Hold back your little pet writer there. I see him. Well now, what come to an agreement and everything will be just fine. Where's my book? I don't think we'll be coming to an agreement with you, thief. Quiet. No, we're going to make a deal. I'm going to walk away. You're accused of stealing thousands of objects, and now that you're in our hands, you're not going anywhere. That's enough. It's all because of you, you bastard. Sound of a shot rings out. Close your eyes. Damn it. Open your eyes and look down. The metal of Roderick's cage protected you from the bullet. There's not much left of it now. You see a small, ragged scrap of paper inside. Derek, you moron. I told you to stop talking. Sorry, boss. Are you alright, Walker? Now it's your turn. Hands up. Look at the remains of the paper in your hand. Don't make us use force. Cool it. You're just in shock. Etienne, it's best if you come with us now. We'll talk about all this at the station, okay? Hold on. What's that in his hand? It's a character. Not one from this book. Etienne, are you out of your mind? You're carrying around a stolen character even in your current situation? Derek. I can't take an isolated character. Call for backup. You shove the officer. His head slams into Derek, who staggers backwards, eyes shut. Damn it. Oh, police? Damn. Get him? Damn. Leroy Roshan, also known as a collector, was detained by the writers' police and was later sentenced to execution by erasure. The entire network of writers who used his services to buy stolen items for books were also detained. These criminals received sentences ranging from 5 to 15 years. Etienne Quist was detained 5 minutes after his escape. The unknown stolen character was not found on him. "28 years later, damn. I really worked off my sentence, huh? Well, I think this is his house. I'm old now. Wait, I was 35, so I should be actually 63. All right, now I'm ready. Still have my disguise on here though. It's his family, maybe, in his book. Or his house. About his family. Hello? Did not expect to see you here. Sir? How can I help you? My name is Etienne. You probably don't remember me. We worked together a long time ago. I can't seem to recall that. Are you sure you're in the right place? I'm sure. I'd even say we were partners. I just wanted to see how you're feeling. I do believe I'm quite alright. Should I be worried about something? Do you remember your name? Of course. And where you live? Baker Street. That's good then. I had to make a few changes because of your injuries. Injuries, sir? Yes. Though it seems everything worked out. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm back. Watson. What, really? Holmes? And you, sir? I'm on my way out. Someone you know, Watson? I'm not sure. Are you quite certain you're all right, sir? Yes. My apologies again for disturbing you. Would you like some tea, sir? Wow, Sherlock Holmes, really? Well, time to head back. Glad you're doing well, friend. Geological formation. Really? You couldn't have put a text from Sherlock Holmes there? Well, Roderick, it's time for me to figure my own stuff out. You haven't figured it out in 28 years? I had to revisit so many books before I found the right one. Etienne Quist, congratulations on your return to the ranks of the writing profession. or a publishing agency has confirmed that your 28-year sentence has been fully served. You may visit the Central Writers Police Department to have your shackles removed. Please find a sheet attached with detailed information on how sentence time served was calculated. Why is my bedroom boarded up? Everything is boarded up. What? Okay. Kind of a kind of a rushed ending, I would say. Huh. Well, it was a nice little game, I would say. I enjoyed my time. Wasn't anything crazy. Like I feel like if they did, 'cause I know they did include pieces of, known culture. But I feel like it would have been maybe more interesting if all the books were like public domain books, I think people would have had a better uh, chance of immersing themselves in them. I guess. A nice game overall. What can I say? Wasn't bad. I didn't think I wasted my time playing it. I did enjoy it. And yeah, it wasn't that long. Less than 2 hours. Maybe I'll do another. I think I might do another stream today. Under like 2 hour stream maybe. So I'm not sure if I will stream tomorrow. I plan to, but you know how it is sometimes. Okay. I'll take a break now for like, I don't know, maybe like 2 hours. Then I'll be back with something new that we can play. Okay. So, um, see you a bit later. Thanks for watching and enjoying if you did this one. And hopefully the next one will be also nice. Okay. See you later. Bye bye.